Hello everyone, it is Lucy here and I am back with another video. In today's video we are doing a koala habitat. It is a walkthrough habitat. It was highly inspired by D-Lady Designers. She did one here on YouTube. She does a lot of Planet Zoo videos and I was very inspired by her to do this. And I really like walkthrough habitats, honestly, because you're in their area. I went to Australia when I was younger and I was able to walk through a kangaroo habitat and it just felt so real. And I mean, because it was, but it just felt really like you were in their area and you were their guest. And I don't know, just really realistic. That way the animals doesn't feel like they are caged up or anything, which I really don't like that when zoos do that. So anyways, I really want to make some more of these walkthrough habitats. I really want to make a kangaroo one just to kind of pay homage to that zoo that did that in Australia. I really liked it. And yeah, we will see how it goes. I think the kangaroo is going to be our next animal, honestly, because I really want to make that habitat. And also, the guests don't get angry because sometimes when you have them in you know, in the habitats with like the four walls and everything, they kind of get upset because they can't really see the animal and they get like a negative impact just because they can't see them. And they're like, I guess the view from here is okay. But with this one, I was doing some of the screenshots for the zoo for this habitat, and they had no negative impact. They really liked it. They were able to just walk right through. They are having a little bit of trouble walking out on the other exit side, so they'll walk out the way they came in, so it just kind of makes like a traffic jam. I'm not really sure how to fix that. I'll have to do a little bit of research on that, but if anyone knows how to fix that, can you please leave a comment down below so that way there I can fix it. If you guys don't know, it's okay, and I could just look it up just so I can fix that, because it really creates a problem when there's traffic backed up, and it's a lot. So anyways, I have some blueprints that I downloaded today, which I am extremely excited about. There is one that has to go in this habitat, but I have to do a little bit more research on climbing areas for the habitats. And the other one, because it's a gorgeous piece, it's like a little playground for the koalas, and it's so pretty, and I really want to get it. We have all the enrichment items unlocked, but I think there's some like climbable areas that are just not unlocked yet, so that will have to be researched as well. Right now I'm working on the barrier research so that we can get the glass that the guests can see in, but the animal can't see the guests, because that would be very beneficial if we got some of the animals that get kind of skittish around guests. So that is what I'm working on right now, but I think my next aspect is like habitats. I really want to research those so that way there we can unlock that blueprint to be able to be put into this habitat, because it's just so pretty and I really like it. And then I also got a restaurant that I think I'm going to put up on one of the sides here against the koalas, just because what I really want to do is I really want to have a restaurant kind of looking at a habitat. I don't know if I can maybe I don't know. I really want to just make a restaurant where it's looking in maybe on a habitat or right next to a habitat, because I think that would be kind of a cool scene for the guests to have when they're eating and they can see the animals. But I think it will create kind of a problem. I don't know if they fixed it, but I do know that in a video I saw someone had placed a restaurant down right by a habitat, and the guests came around and were standing where the guests would eat, and they were just standing there watching the animal. So it could create a problem. So I'll have to try and kind of test it out, see if it works. But I have to do research on that because it has some food stalls in there that I have not unlocked yet. So I do have to do research on that. We do have very limited staff, which I think we have enough money now between the two habitats that I have built, I think we have enough money now that we can probably go ahead and hire some more people, which will be great. I want to do some more streams on this game because I'm really enjoying the habitats. I'm really enjoying building them, and I'm just really enjoying the gameplay right now. It's very relaxing at night when I'm just trying to wind down from kind of a rough day, or, just trying to wind down at night to go to sleep. It's really relaxing. So I think what I will do is I'm going to keep doing research on things so we can get some more things, because the guests are also complaining that there's not a whole lot to do here, which is fine. We are still starting out. I've seen zoos. I was watching some videos over the weekend, and I've seen zoos do a lot of just at the start, they're not really doing a whole lot. And I think that that's fair. I mean, you don't have to, go all out on a zoo when you don't have very much money and you don't have very much experience either, because I really don't have a whole lot of experience in the game. I kind of took a break from it for a little bit. So getting back into it has been a little bit challenging, but also I'm trying to find out how to do things again, and also playing in franchise mode. So we will go ahead and just learn together, I guess. If you know, please comment to let me know what you think I should do. So here I'm just adding in some terrain paint because I kind of wanted to put in some grass, which I kind of wish I had done like the whole habitat with grass. I think I kind of just stopped there. So when I go back into the game, I'm going to add some more grass into the habitat because I really just want this to be a lush, nice habitat for the koalas. My sad little climbing area is going to be coming in pretty soon. But it will be fixed, you guys. I have a really beautiful blueprint that I really want to put into the game. And I downloaded it off of Steam from another player, and as soon as I put in these like blueprints that I have downloaded, I'm definitely going to shout the creators out because they're just so beautiful. And I really want to strive to be that great at building things, because so far I'm just not, and it's okay to not be good at building things. Like here, I wanted to do a sunken in habitat, and I probably would have been easier just to keep it all on one level, so that way the guests could just walk right through it. But I think that's what I'm going to do for the kangaroo habitat, is keep it all on one level and just let them walk through it. But for the koalas, I just wanted to sink them down in because I didn't want the rocks to go way up, and around the habitat and create kind of like a wall around the habitat. I just wanted to create just a sunken in place and they can't escape. Even though I think easily they could probably climb up those rocks, but for some reason, the game, I checked their traversable area and they weren't allowed to climb up them. So it's perfect. It's fine. And they even run across the path, which I just think is so neat. So the guests will be walking and they'll just run right across the path. And it's really nice that the guests don't get spooked. I heard that there was a glitch that the guests were getting spooked, but they seem to have fixed it. And I really like that they're just able to walk around freely, and the guests can just kind of view them. And every time I click on them, they're just so happy that they get to see the koalas up close. I see them all the time gathering wherever the koalas are, and it's so cute. Even doing some of the screenshots for this video, I noticed that the guests were just kind of huddled around the koalas, and even I was getting entranced by the koalas because I was just so fascinated by watching them in their habitat, and I kind of forgot how long the video was running for and how long it was recording for. So yeah, that's what happened. And also in doing that, some of our animals aged up, and I was really sad. So what I'm going to do is I will be kind of lengthening their age, so that way they don't age up quite as quickly, and we can whenever I go back to like streaming and stuff, it's not like anything happened off camera that you guys were like, oh no, what did I miss? So I'm going to try and do that as well, because I think that is very important that they don't age up or pass away, unfortunately, from like old age or something, while I'm trying to just do screenshots, because it does take me some time to be able to like get the right shots and everything like that. But yeah, I'm just adding in like a ton of greenery, a ton of bushes, a ton of trees, and yeah, just trying to add a little bit more color to this habitat. And I was using a lot of the bushes that we put in for their other habitat that was not so realistic. I feel like this is really good, realistic habitat. That way they don't feel so confined and they can just run freely. I just love that. I don't know how much I can tell you that I love that they're just able to run around and climb the different trees and, you know, get out of the sight of, you know, the guests if they need to, and not feel like they're locked in, or they're just being stared at through a glass window. So yeah, and I think I want to do this for flamingos as well. I think that would be kind of fun to just do like a walkthrough habitat for them, do a very tropical habitat, and have the guests like walk through, and watch them in like little ponds or little lakes that we create, and just having them stand there and yeah, bathe in the sun and sunbathe. And I think it would be really nice for flamingos. I love flamingos, and I think I want to get those as well in our zoo. I'm pretty sure it will work with birds, because I haven't really seen much on birds that it doesn't work for them. So we'll try it out, and hopefully it will work and the guests don't get scared. I feel like if they don't get scared by the koalas, which have very long, claws, then they probably won't get scared by birds. So I really want to try that with flamingos, because I feel like flamingos are very like chill and relaxed. I'm not entirely sure on. I'm sure they have their streaks where they're not so relaxed, but I think especially in the game, I feel like they're pretty chill and relaxed animals. So I definitely want to explore the different options. We'll see how I go about doing that, because I know like for flamingos, because I want to get a ton of them, you need quite a bit of space. So it might be kind of fun, like in the middle of the zoo, to just create just an area where you can just kind of like walk through to get to like a restaurant or get to another area of the zoo, and then you're just walking through a flamingo habitat. I think that would be kind of cool. So I kind of want to try that. And here I'm just kind of like putting rocks around, so that way I was kind of worried that the guests would stand up top and just look in the habitat, but they are using the door and they're coming through. I just have to do a little more research so they can go through the whole habitat and exit. I tried to put another like double doors at the exit, but that didn't work either. So I don't know if I'm not doing it right, or I'm probably not doing it right. I don't think it's the game. I think it's something I'm doing that's wrong. So because in her video, I don't think that was an issue for her to have the guests just walk right through, if I remember right, but I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more research on that. All right, you guys, we are at the end of the video. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I will talk to you all very soon.